Nintendo's NX is going to change gaming on the go for the better. I'm open about the fact that handheld devices like Nintendo's DS's or PSPs from Sony just don't do the job for me. They do have some great innovation and have improved massively upon the old love that was the Game Boy, for example. We have more options for styles of games and are less limited with things via things like the stylus and also, having thumbsticks on top of the D-pads, which gives both the devs and the player more variety in their portable gaming. But it still feels so limited, and that's why I don't like it. It's a small screen, only capable of low-level graphics that we'd compare to maybe a PlayStation 2's power, and technology always demands more. It grows and doubles on itself constantly. With the Nintendo's NX, we see that growth in portable gaming at last. I'm excited for the potential, so let's actually talk about what this thing is and what it does. EuroGamer broke the news via, and quote, a number of sources. Who or what those sources are, we don't know. This is common in journalism so that they can continue to use these sources for more information in the future and hopefully leak more stuff. But at the core of it, it looks like EuroGamer got to leak this information first. The Nintendo NX is going to be a portable, handheld console with controllers that detach from it. It'll be a high-powered console that can be used both as a handheld with a large display, but the major point is that the screen has two controllers that can be attached to the console or detached if you want to. It's the first time we see a portable console viably work as something you can use to run games on a not-so-tiny screen, and use it like a normal handheld if you prefer, or like me, you can use an actual controller to play your games, which feels much less awkward and leaves you with more space for more screen and hopefully better visuals. Not to mention, you can connect the NX to a TV, so you don't have to use the small screen if you want to play the games available on this console at home or with friends in a less public or portable way. It's like a console on the go that you can play in your hands or you can plug into a TV. Sign me the fuck up. Here's a weird fact. It's going to be using game cartridges to run the games. That's right. Remember those old blocks you'd ram into your Dreamcast, Game Boys, or even the Atari? These things used to require you to blow dust out of them every other time you'd use them, but they'd take up a small amount of space, so they were easy to store. And they were resilient. If you scratch a disc, it might be over for that disc. Whereas these things, they remind me of the Nokia brick that you could use as a viable weapon in a fight. So that's great news, I think. Plus, I can imagine they'd have thought about how dated the tech will be with these things, and surely, hopefully, we see many improvements with their functionality. Hopefully we won't have to blow the dust out of these things every time we want to play. There's also a huge part of nostalgia with game cartridges for me, so I might be a bit biased on this part, but I think it's going to be fucking awesome. Now, there's some speculation on if you could digitally download games to the hard drive of the NX, so you don't have to carry around these blocks with it, even if they are small, and I don't believe we have any concrete evidence to state that they won't do this, but in fact, the console was originally going to be a digital download only console. Thankfully, they didn't go with that and they went against it. It's great to be able to digitally down things. It's for convenience and ease of use, but when you're dealing with a small and portable thing like this, space will be taken by a battery to make it viable to use while traveling, and I can't imagine the hard drive will have a huge space for games to be stored on it. So that can be solved by using cartridges. So we'll see. Apparently, the new Legend of Zelda game coming up, Breath of the Wild, the trademark for it had actually included cartridge-based games, which means and confirms Breath of the Wild is going to be available on the DX. I'm already salivating at the thought of being able to play a brand new Zelda game on a portable console. The potential, oh my god. I'm actually going to America briefly soon, and having one of these things with Zelda to play while sat on a plane or waiting in general, god damn it, dude. It would have been amazing. Sadly, for those interested, backwards compatibility doesn't seem possible currently. So playing the older Zelda games, for example, won't happen unless they remake the games specifically for the DX, which could actually happen because, come on, we all know we want that. Here's the conclusion. It's a portable console that has a bigger screen than any handheld, has detachable controllers, can function like a normal console to be used with a regular TV or monitor, it's going to use game cartridges, and potentially can run digitally downloaded games. However, no backwards compatibility. It all sounds great, and it will be a huge step forward for gaming on the go. But the best part of all of this is that it's a new, innovative idea. And now that idea is out there, other companies besides Nintendo can and will get in on this. They will create their own versions of this that use the core ideas of the NX, but then improve on them. And for us, the consumer and the gamers, this is huge. This is great. Thanks for watching and listening. I hope you're excited like I am. More gaming and news on the channel in the future, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.